This is the Thursday morning update for all the various meme stocks. We're just going to pop through these on our Equity Hub trading tool. Now you can try out the Equity Hub for free. You get a free 5-day trial. You just go to subscribe now and subscribe to SpotGamma Pro, and you get access to this tool here along with a dark pool indicator and a bunch of other things. So if you just come in and look at, we'll start with AMC. The stock is a little bit weaker to start the morning. It's down around 47, 48 pre-open. The big thing here, and we've talked about this for several days now, is this key gamma strike. Key gamma strike is now lower today than it was yesterday. So 40% of total gamma is set to expire tomorrow. This number dropped lower, which tells us that the bulk of options positions have now shifted to this 50 strike. So if you are a bull in AMC, I have bad news for you. We're looking at a 50 pin right now, which obviously pre-open that would put you up about $2, but that's not a bullish signal in AMC. The other thing to note about this moment is that the overall volume in AMC is really drying up. I mean, we were doing 1 million contracts a day. 2.8 million was the big number from last week. And look at these numbers. I mean, these are tepid at best. If this is because the number of stocks that are trying to go FOMO have spread out, and so the focus of retail trading has now been spread out over a bunch of names and you lose sort of your catalyst, that could be one thing. But at the end of the day, volume's drying up. Key gamma strike is lower. We don't think the stock really trades much over 50 into tomorrow's big expiration. Now we're going to talk about Gamestop. You know, Gamestop had earnings last night. Who cares? Unless they said they were going bankrupt. I mean, even if they said they were going bankrupt, people would still buy it. There's no real news to come out of that. But implied volatility almost always comes down after an earnings release, which means that options gets cheaper. And that likely is going to actually take some wind out of GameStop sales. Now, 300 is still the huge strike. And as with this, you can see 40% nearly of gamma expires again tomorrow. So 300 been the number. This is still our key number going into expiration. That's what we believe is going to be the top for this stock into tomorrow, even though it's trading around 280, 285 in that neighborhood pre-open. Clovis is one that's also getting a lot of questions. Key gamma strike here is 18. Yesterday, this number was 22. So again, this is shifting lower. That's a bearish sign overall for Clovis. The big thing with Clovis is that most of this gamma doesn't expire until the 18th. So that's next Friday. So this is a little less sensitive to options decay. But again, you know, huge volume day 2 days ago. Yesterday was good volume day, don't get me wrong. But this number here, 18, needs to go higher. This number, 62%, is a massive number. But again, that doesn't take place until next Friday. So 18 right now is our major level in Clovis. The stock right now is trading 17 in the pre-market. 10 is our low. 18 is kind of our high. If call volume really starts pumping back into this thing, we're looking for 500,000 contracts by lunchtime. That's telling us that the call buyers are coming back in and this thing can repump. But kind of anything over this 18 area without a major infusion of options volume and open interest likely says that the name is too extended. So 18 is our high level at this moment for Clovis. BlackBerry, 15's been the number all week. 43% of that expires tomorrow. Just don't see the stock doing much over that. So 15 is our level. And then last, we're going to check out Workhorse. Now, key gamma strike at 18. 40% of gamma goes into expires tomorrow. This actually, originally, yesterday we said this is kind of a bearish setup because the key gamma strike would not shift higher. Well, it did last night, so that gives us a little bit more room. And with that, the stock is trading at 16.50. So 18 is a decent number to look at into tomorrow's expiration. Anything over 18 we would consider too extended in the stock, but this area of 15 to 18 seems like roughly fair value in that name. And this call decay at strikes equal to or above 18 is a real force, when you have 40% of gamma expiring into tomorrow. So there's likely to be a lot of discussion and talk about naked shorts or whatever else is holding these names down. But look, options expiration is taking place tomorrow. All these call options that are now out of the money are all decaying. And with that, it's likely that market makers can sell stock hedges off, right? Those are likely long stock hedges that they can sell. And with that, this is a Vanna charm component that a lot of people talk about, particularly charm in this case because the options expiration is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's likely to weigh in these stocks. And then next week is a new week. But again, but the key idea here again is that, these call volumes need to keep going up. Workhorse, big call volume day yesterday. But as we showed in AMC, Clovis, you know, those call volume numbers are down a little bit. So these meme stocks are going to squeeze. They need an infusion of volume. You can't just hold the stock and think that this thing's going to keep going up. The stock needs traders. It needs new money. That's the way this thing works. New money doesn't come in, then these stocks do nothing. That's our update for today. If you have any questions, send us an email at info@spotgamma.com or at SpotGamma on Twitter. Please share this stuff and hit subscribe on YouTube. We'd love to get some more subscribers and build this channel up. And lastly, and most importantly, over to the SpotGamma site. Hit subscribe now. Join the Pro subscription to get access to the Equity Hub. It's free for 5 days.